Our Winthrop experience has been everything, has been life-changing. To come to a school where professors really get to know is really important for me. The professors have a huge influence in everything that I've accomplished. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am. I'm originally from Brazil. Since I was 15, basketball introduced me to the United States culture, and I loved the culture itself. And then I looked into high schools and universities and how universities allow you to play sports at the same time. And I had a couple of basketball scholarships. From the campuses that I visited across the South Carolina area and North Carolina, and I went to Georgia as well, and even Florida, Winthrop was the most beautiful campus for me. I liked the academics that Winthrop offered and the relationship with student-professor and the class size. The first visit I had, I fell in love. Professors at Winthrop not only want to get to know you so you can pass the class, but also they want to be your friend. Most of the professors tell me, so you're from Brazil, what's your story? Like, how did you get here? How was Brazil like? Being friends with someone that's teaching you help you to be more interested in the topic. I really believe that if you know the professor well and if you like the professor as a person, there's a higher chance you're going to pay attention to the subject more. Dr. Ullrich, I can consider her my mentor. When I came to Winthrop, of course, I have a family in Brazil. I have an American family who hosted me in high school, but she became the person who led me to the next step in my academic path. I was between going to work or going to grad school, and she gave me options for both. She showed me how to apply for grad school, how to look for the right schools, what should I look for when I apply for grad school, and things like that. That's one of the reasons why I got offered a GA position in West Virginia University for next fall for the PhD program in economics.
Right, but do you know how that works? What a value-added tax is? I know that we provide an extremely high-quality level of education. We are not easy professors. We do not teach easy classes. We challenge the students. We challenge them mathematically. We challenge them with learning theory. And we also just challenge them from a critical thinking point of view, just to stretch the way they've thought about things before. We also do a very good job identifying early on what our students' strengths are because we advise our majors here. With my students here, by the time they're ready to go to a PhD program, the letter I can write on them, I mean, I could probably tell you their blood type if you really need to know, you know. I mean, I know so much about their background, their family, what experience brought them to the decision to get a PhD so that the school can understand it's not like they're just randomly applying to graduate programs. This is a well thought out thing. We have research we've done together. Eduardo was my advisee right from the start. He had never thought about a PhD. Once I told him, hey, I not only think you can do this, I think you can go with full funding. I think you can go and not pay. You're good enough to do that. He started believing it himself, I think. I just try, if I have a student who is clearly a very high performer like Eduardo is, then I want them to know all the options that are available to them.
I came here thinking I was going to be a basketball player, and ended up that I chose a different path, and I couldn't be happier about it. I'm going to PhD school, and that's all I could ask for when you come into an undergraduate institution.